right. Mr. Vegas, talk real then, Mr. Vegas. Thank you for coming over. Anna. In your nowadays eyeglass, sir.
No, when you say dream, my dream. The dream you can become a reality, sir.
I believe it, we also believe. No.
Believe what? What you believe? What you believe?
We can't have unity in the industry started by someone.
You're looking so beautiful.
Thank you. You're looking good yourself.
Queen, you're looking so beautiful.
Make sure you meet it. It's just me are the ugly one. So make sure your bumbo clock me.
Salute, mama. Salute. Salute, mama. Salute.
Hey. You say you beat about forgiveness, I know you're not forgiving ladies.
Make sure you mean it. Me never say me not forgive you.
Yo, you say, mama, I go at it, I'm not trouble you. I'm not tell you to forgive nobody, you know, because mama beat a piece of iron there, you're ball.
I love alone, man.
Remember say mama clot when you ball out what you know. I'm a ball in there.
I love alone, man. I love alone. If a troll can't take leak, man.
I love alone, man. I love alone.
Yeah,
Remember say me not tell you say. Remember say me never tell you say for let it out your heart and something when mama beat you, you know. Remember say you make mama left the church.
God knows I love alone we have fear. Anyway, that's what you do.
Remember say you make mama. Remember say you make mama mash up a groove, you know. So you know why you come go on like you want to tell me, you know, me must just be like me I wear Jesus slippers now to you. You want me know come out and like hot wine and Jesus slippers. And you not mama. You not forgive mama, you know, you make mama go mash up some face, you know.
No,
and you come and check out for me, you know, in the sister.
No, you won't go with me and mama now.
I mean that you the ball there, you know. Me say you the ball there, mama start here.
No, hold on, man. Alright, let me defend myself. You want to go with me and mama. But all you want to make sure say mama right with God for two. You say she right with God for two, she can't do anything with you want.
That me get to make sure that people right with God too.
As long as mama heart good with God for two, mama can do anything when mama wants to.
Me I make sure say the angel had a half right with God too. So you say me I say some guy you can see a boat and you want to me
which other half?
X half.
Hey.
Turn. His market. His market. Okay?
Oh, mama. The angel. Remember say me and mama in the same boat and she had thrown me overboard, you know. That me not like that, you know.
No, man.
God, the only reason why your mama catch up in a mama, and because you are trying to fix up mama, you know. Because you say, mama, what kind of thing you are dealing? Because you say,
mama, make sure say, yeah, my thing. None of we not perfect. You see, but you see your heart important to God in everything what you do. Your heart is in the right place. You not talk about your heart. Render your heart, not your garment.
So because you say mama heart is not in the right place. That's why you come out, come talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I see a thing me do too.
But you say you don't have no personal vendetta against her.
But me not a personal vendetta against somebody neither. Remember say me to be in a long time.
Mr. Vegas, can I interject and you come on and beat me with the style?
Yes, the angel is the boss.
The first thing that we have to unite as an artist before we can sing a We Are the World song. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Sing the We Are the World song to do it.
Just to kind of change everything. To say that we're coming to
do what?
To
do what?
Well,
are you aware of what this topic is about, Mr. Vegas? Are you aware?
I said we're not going to sing one song that change Jamaica, so I want to for that I want to say.
No. We're not saying this song about change Jamaica. It's an attempt. We are making from our arts as well, well-thinking artists, first of all, citizens of this country, who happens to be very popular and have very popular platforms, seeing the crisis that we are in as a country, we are saying we're putting our differences aside, breaking the ground. We're calling it somewhat of a breaking of the ground to say, let's come together and do a song. Whoever is willing to come on board, and we are talking all of who we would want to come on board.
The amount of sister. Me appreciate input or idea, plan to try and make it be better people, try and make better come off what we have, or try to let poor people get out of the impoverished state. But guess what? The only thing can help us as Jamaicans is a revolution.
But not a blood one. This can be a revolution to but not a blood. What kind of revolution?
Hold on. First thing you have to understand as people who travel the world and learn the history and all of them things and know the atrocities were committed against black people, especially us as Jamaicans, right? My contention with you, right, is you use the argument that original Jamaicans and Jamaicans that did not come into slavery. Can you explain that a little bit for me?
So Jamaica have one of the most unique diversities ever anywhere on the face of the earth. That's why our country even the way it is. Why I said that? You have, let's talk about the slave trade, right? We only have 10% of Africans that came to Jamaica as slaves. 10% of who are here as black people are directly came in the transatlantic slave trade, right? You have a next percentage of black people that came from England that they call the Windrush. The Windrush people that went back to England were not Jamaicans getting the opportunity to go to England. It was black people going back to England that was sold into slavery and was sent to Jamaica. Some of those black people were also royal families that were prisoners of war, captured and sold into slavery. That is why Harry Beckles them up at the university is trying to seek reparations for those Africans. Then you have a next set of Africans, black-skinned people that came from Ireland as well, that came to Jamaica as slaves. You have white people from Ireland that was sold to planters here in Jamaica. You see how much different diversities that are already out of many. So we're out of all of that. We boil down to 90% of us still being black. Out of all of out of many. And
all right, so one second. All right, so me kind of get to you, but what I'm saying, sister. But there's no evidence to support your argument, though.
There is, and that is why everybody.
I go for a reason. I may go through the evidence. But you may still why your argument is dangerous, right? And the reason I ask you to clarify, Zane.
Maroon, them say dangerous too.
Hold on, man. The reason I ask you to clarify, right? Because you see the one opportunity where we as Jamaicans have to get out of poverty. We have one opportunity to get out of poverty, and it's gonna come through ways of revolution, right? And standing, because we can't deal with the court system, because we already see in America where people like from Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street, we already see judges are turning them down the reparations. Them one chance we have at it, and it will come through revolution. And I want to know if we in any way ready to really stand up and say this is our own. And why your argument is dangerous, right? If we are going to make this argument that we are not original Africans that are descendants of slaves, it kills the argument for reparations.
We are not.
So
hold
on, one second. If we are going to say that, because people are making this argument that Jamaicans were here before the British or whoever brought this. Some people say
just for the clarity, in a layman's terms, Africans started traveling before slavery.
No. In Jamaica, there were no Africans here prior to slavery. Prior to them bringing us over, what according to the history, they came here and they saw the natives who were the Tainos. And we have no phenotype. Hold on, but here you can validate the argument now. Yes. Because we don't have no phenotype of those people. Our phenotype can be linked to West Africa and those regions where the slave trade came through. So if we are going to say we are related or we have some form of lineage with the Tainos and those people, we would have to show the phenotype.
The Tainos were here as well. The Muslims were here as well. The Jews were here as well.
Well, what I'm saying,
I'm going to allow Vegas to interject because regardless of what is happening in Vegas and where we come from, where we don't come from.
No.
Let
me land. One way we can get out of this. One way we can get out of this. We can do a million songs. We can talk about politicians all day and all of them things. What we have to fight for, what we must unite to fight for, is the money that is owed to us by the British state. If we will have voices, if we stand up and fight for reparation and get rid of this idea, so somehow we come from east, west, north, south,
but the reparation money is going to share among the same culprit them if we don't figure
violence against your women and children, because this is what this topic is all about.
It can only be that way. It can only be that way if our program is government funded. You were intelligent. Razor, Angel, the people that are intelligent and can form this thing, right? Reparation for the descendants of Africans in this, because we have evidence to show that the British state paid £20 million to the slave owners them for our freedom, quote unquote freedom. And $20 million, $20 million.
Collect that money, and women and children are still going to get them head chop off if we don't come together and go to the people and tell them
the reason why we
what I'm saying to you is the argument that must be made and what we need to educate the people on is that the British state owe we. And that's the argument, and the amount of money with the overs.
That's why the kids are dying and crime and violence in school are so rampant. That's what the topic is all about. How can we stop the crime and violence against our women and children? And how can we bring some form of unity in the schools and start from the children? And that's how we come
with their suggestions as a man who, you know what I mean? You have a platform like we as well. You're powerful on the same level, if not more. How do you lend that Vegas voice to this? What are some of the suggestions where you'd give we to add to the 5-point plan then where we have come up with in terms of just from a discussional point of view where we are here? So right now, we know the deeper thing. We can't chat all like pan here, so we have to chat off the ear about the next maroon something. So yeah, that part.
But we have to understand, you know. But we have to understand, you know, everything we are fight for. If we are fight against, if we are say we want to bring no violence and all them things, we have to address poverty. We have to address them thing the point blank. I mean, I assure you, say the only way we can get rid of all of these issues, because you have to know, say, people are living in a certain condition and people are conforming to certain environment based on them social status.
So based on your observation and your experience and the knowledge, you don't see any changes anytime soon based off what we're doing, because I feel that what we've been doing for the past month, you know what I mean, and stay consistent. You know what I mean? Because some people say, yo, to be a 9-day talk, when I look at hype, when I look at recognition, we don't really stop, but we kind of see that it's reaching places that even me myself, you know what I mean, who forward in the business, we after not an artist, but an individual. Just know that 3 individuals person look up to musically having this conversation. That means that I feel like I have already won. Would you want to link me privately today? And I say, yo, me like the movements. Continue. So it's like it's reaching. So I feel like if we continue on this level, on this journey, the people as say, yo, I hear me artists, them are together, I know. We have to go change that thing here, I know. You understand? Like I was saying, a direct message. To make them know, say, yo, you hear me? And we are the power. Because the platform we have right now is more powerful than everybody right now when feel like them have power. Yeah, tell you that.
Artists.
Because it's going to reach more persons than anybody. You understand?
Yes.
the Arawaks, the English, the Prime Minister, the President, everybody are gonna see it and realize, say, yo, them are unite, you know.
They're not
I'm
like
not
me.
afraid to unite.
So Razor. So you're saying you have a program in place and it is to reduce crime?
Well,
This is our voice that we're using on this platform. Go ahead.
I'm not saying I have a program in place. I have just like
There is a
We not
I pray. Why God have me living on this earth? It reduce crime. It reduce the crime in Jamaica because we are lose too much of a look at you them. You as a father, you know what I mean? You as an uncle, you as a dad, you as a son. You know what I mean? For me personally, to see these things happening in our country, it affect me. And it's not nobody that I know personally. But me have a voice and a platform and I say, oh, me have to come out.
I understand that. I understand that, you know. I understand that. I understand the passion. I understand the dream. But what I'm saying is, if we not fix the socio-economic situation, then all of this is futile in my view still. Because
that's why we're having this conversation. How do we fix it? How do we get there?
Me are telling you how we can fix it, but it come like say to apply to.
I hear you.